heard about it in the rehearsal many times. She cursed a lot.
Oh, you say I don't want to say anymore.
No, don't be upset.
We're going to start the introduction and do I have any volunteers? Then I'm going to. Okay, really? Alright, going to start with this group and we'll do a counterclockwise. Yeah, in a counterclockwise way.
One person gives us one part of the introduction.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I would like to tell a real story. And the story is about my elder brother. And because our families didn't have a lot of money, so when we're like child and we have a dream is that we would like to earn a lot of money in the future, and how to achieve the goal is learning. So our topic is why learning is important, and Justin is going to tell you why learning is important.
Thank you, Andrew. So now I'm going to talk about what is learning. Learning in general is not equal to studying. So learning to me is basically is acquiring some new knowledge outside your comfort zone. And why learning is important? Because to me, learning is the fundamental of making the society progress. Without learning new things, we will just step in our comfort zone and never get out. So let's invite Justin to get an overview.
So hi, I'm second Justin. So I'm giving you an overview about our presentation. So in the first part, we're going to introduce what is learning. So we know that learning is not only limited to the books, the study. So we're going to talk more about or explore more about what is the real learning is. And in the second part, we'll talk about why learning is such important and how you can use learning, these skills, to gain more money or even achieve a higher career.
Okay.
Good, very good.
So you guys have two Justins?
Yeah.
Same spelling?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Alright, thank you.
Last group will be backward.
Yes.
Can I say something before we continue? Okay.
You know that, you must be nervous, it's wet. So, when you come up here, try to stand here. Because if you stand right here, it's not very good to your eyes because of the the projector. So you can just talk right here. And if you think the ladies are here, you get too intimidated, get too nervous, okay, can you move back a little bit? Or you guys can like scream to that person. We may do that too, okay? So if you stand here, it looks more natural, okay? And then you won't be disturbed by the light from the projector. And also, you probably don't really need to say, this is greeting, this is what, this is why, this is overview. You just continue doing it because during the introduction, you wouldn't tell people which part you're doing, all right? So, next group.
Next group will welcome Becker.
So there is someone missing in your group. So I will be the one.
Thank you.
Hey brother, come on. Oh. What kind of stuff? our dinner.
Yes.
What? Come on, be more happy.
How to be more happy? How to be happy? I'm very happy now. So why?
Why?
Because happy is important. Then why?
If you be happier, you can make your mental status be good, and then you can let your work, study increase the efficiency. Yeah, that sounds good, right? Your GPA want to be 4.3, right? Yeah. So the next we have to introduce how to be happy. And overview.
So today we're going to cover 3 things in my presentation. And the first, why is being happy important? And next, we will tell you guys about how to have a balance between your life and your stress, how to do it. And finally, we'll share some tips to you guys when you feel depressed. Okay, I want to.
Okay, let's turn to page. Thank you so much. Very good. 62 again. Could you show us the first page on the one you had for reading what, why, and overview? Could you share that part? Thank you. Yes, this one. Okay, and everybody, please read the description under why. Go. Right. So, for example, if you are going to talk about a topic about how to be happy, then during the why section, it's not about why do you need to be happy. It's why you need to listen to my talk so that you can be happier. Or why you need to spend your time here, listen to us. That's the why here. Okay, so can you tell the difference? Okay, for example, previously I probably would do is that, yeah, we have that greeting, okay, that's a very interesting hook. Everybody was like, oh, what's going on? Okay, happy. Then I would say, yeah, happy is our topic for today. Everybody knows that being a happy person is crucial. Our talk is going to offer you 5 tips to be a happy person at NYCU campus. So that's why. And then you move on to the overview. So first of all, okay, so you see what that why is? Good. So let's move on to the next group. Here we go.
Have you ever adopted authentic when you are watching the news? Although there are many kind of news published, various kind of media like YouTube, net, or even Line. However, the sad fact is most of the news are fake. So today I'm going to teach you how to distinguish the fake news from the true one.
Okay. So, why should you care about whether your news is fake or not? Well, first of all, you deserve the truth. You deserve the truth. Everyone of you is capable and smart enough of distinguish and make up your own mind based on the real facts in front of you. So whenever you encounter a fake news, you have every right to feel insulted or to be mad at this fake news. And secondly, fake news can hurt you. So let's say your friend tell you that Justin Bieber is filing a divorce against his wife in the morning, well, which may be true, but it's not. and then you happen to be a believer, a Justin Bieber fan, and you break down in tears immediately, and then you found out that it was just a fake news in the evening, and you feel embarrassed, and so your friend's credibility may be low. And last but not least, real news can benefit you. So let's say if you want to invest your stock in a company, you would want to read like articles based on the real news about the company instead of the fake ones. So based on those 3 facts, that's why you should care about whether your news is fake or not.
Okay. So I'm going to share with you 3 methods to avoid fake news. The first one is you have to choose a high reputation platform, especially avoid 中天 media. And the second method is you have to cross-check. And the third one is the ultimate method if the first one and the second one don't work. And we'll talk about it later. Yes. So if you, we're not going to talk about it later, but if you are curious about the third one, it is to cut off the internet line and turn off your 4G and 5G Wi-Fi, and you will not have any fake news. Thank you.
Okay, I want to give a quick feedback on those 3 groups. And we can see that for the greeting cards, the first group gave us his own story as a greeting, and the second group gave us kind of a show, and it is really eye-catching. And the third group first gave us a question, asked us about the question. There are 3 different kinds of greeting in the first 3 groups, so I think it's awesome. So let's welcome the next group. Next group will be this.
Hello everyone. Today I want to ask you to think about one condition. Maybe you are facing a very important exam. And of course you have prepared so much. Maybe you have read every word in your textbook and you have do every exercises. But when the day comes and you sit down and you see the text paper, and you find out that you are still very nervous, and you are empty-handed and you don't know what to do at all. Well, if you are worrying about that, then today's topic may interest you.
And today we are going to tell about self-confidence. If you have self-confidence, it means that you trust yourself and you can control your life. You believe you can control your life. Because of that, we will feel more relaxed when we face any condition. And I hope you can feel more relaxed by using our skills.
So I'm going to mention 3 skills of building up self-confidence. First, believe in yourself. Second, don't mind others saying too much. And third, I think the most important is you have to have a clear mind of what you are doing and what you want to be. You got a mindset and you know what opening is good for you and what is not good for you. Okay. And so this is our introduction.
Thank you.
Thank you. And welcome the next group.
Here's another microphone.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to tell all of you a joke. So, does anyone know which animal has the biggest cup? Yes.
Cow.
Yes, it's zebra. So,
Zebra.
yes. So,
Zebra. It's a yellow.
okay.
You got it. He didn't help it.
Okay, so do you feel a sense of embarrassment here? Have you ever been in such an embarrassing situation?
Don't worry. Today we are talking some tips to help us to keep away from such embarrassing situation.
The information is important to all of you is because humorous can let us to get closer to other people. And the following information can improve your sense of humorous. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you why it doesn't work. So now I'm going to tell you an overview of how to become a humorous person, and we have some tips. And there are 3 tips we can provide to you to make you feel ease and feel more closer to making friends. Yeah, so first, you have to find your own features because everybody has your personality and your what you like or what you don't like. So everyone is different. So you don't have to always envy. So I want to be that kind of humorous people and I want to be popular like them because everybody is different. So you just have to find your features. So that is the first one and also the most important one. And the second thing is that so I know I am that kind of not so humorous person, but I know which type I am, so I can read or I can get closer to some kind of news or some chat information to let me know what is going on in this world, and maybe I could get a point to everybody's life. And so the next one, that is, you just have to find some interesting people. For example, you can make some humorous friends, and getting with them, you can feel, oh, that is a very good way to learn how to become humorous. So the overview, we are following in the following content. We will tell you how to become humorous and help you can feel ease to become humorous people in the future. Thank you.
So every group's overview is really good because you guys mentioned that there are several points to listen. Okay, and the next group.
Is it on? Okay.
Alright, hello everyone, my name is Caleb. Let's do a quick survey right now. Have you used your cell phone this morning? Please raise your hand. If you don't raise your hand, I guess you are using your cell phone right now. Okay, hands up, hands up. Have you dropped off your phone on the floor before? Raise your hand. Okay, good, good. Hands up, hands up. Today we are going to show you one product that will prevent you from the worries of dropping off your phone. Let's welcome Judy.
And today we are going to show you about a most credible iPhone case.
This kind of phone case is so tough that it can protect your phone from hitting by the hammer. Since your phone won't be broken so easy, you don't need to worry about dropping your phone when you are walking or riding a scooter.
At the end, we compute 3 points to buy the phone. Like a phone case like this. Number 1, you can have a happy walk. You don't have to worry about you accidentally drop it. And number 2, you can have a good appearance. Like this. Look at this. This is Pokemon. You can have Pokemon on your phone.
Pikachu.
Pikachu. Yes. And at the worst situation, if you accidentally drop your phone, compared with buying a new one, you can have a 没事的 phone. Thank you.
And the last group. This is the phone.
What's that? Is that Chinese?
No.
没事的。没事的phone. Forward. 向前面一点，才不会被小高墙。Here we go.
Good afternoon, fellow students. How are you today? Oh, I don't feel well. Oh, I'm not feeling very well. I feel hot. Now, I want you guys to think of something. What is the most recent super rare effect you have of?
COVID.
Maybe I'll give you a better one. Have you ever swim or run 3,000 kilometers? I bet you know. Did you know that an Antarctic penguin lands on a beach in the Seven last year? How dare you? How dare you make a penguin travel 3,000 kilometers away from his home? I'm Becky. I hope what my teammates going to say could catch your attention and have a better ideas how serious the thing is. Thank you.
Our topic is global warming, and why you guys must listen to our presentation is because why is it global warming so important? It is because we only got one Earth, and if we harm our Earth and eventually we lose it, and the Earth will be gone forever.
Okay, so today we'll mention 3 topics to let everyone knows more about global warming. First of all, we'll talk about what makes global warming and why is it getting worse and worse recently. After that, we'll talk about how does the global warming impact our life, and in the following, at the end, we'll talk about how can we do to protect global warming in our current situation. And thanks for our presentation.
Thank you. Your reading is so dramatic.
Okay, now I want to do a quick review of what we've learned today. First, we give you guys a city example, introduction example, which is demonstrated by me, and then Ariel gave us a good example. And then we tell you guys the structure of introductions, which are the 4 main blocks. Does anyone still remember what are the 4 main parts in the introduction? Raise your hand. The 4 main parts. Yes.
Greeting, what, why, and overview.
Yes. I think we've done a lot of practices, and you all remember the 4 main blocks. And then we give you guys 2 more TED Talks and we analyze it. And then the last, we do an activity. I think it's fun, right? Although it's not very fun, but although it's not actually not very fun, but I think you will all be familiar with the structure of the introduction. And hope you can do well when you do introduction next time. And thanks for your listening. Any questions? Any questions? Okay.
So how much time do you prepare this pronunciation? I mean, good pronunciation.
We prepare for several, like 2 weeks
Presentation.
or like 2 weeks, and we rehearsal like 5 times. Okay. Any other question?
I really like the interaction between you because I think your team members are very cooperative with each other, and I would like to ask, so are you know each other, or you just because the work, so you get to know each other better, or are
Were you guys friends?
Yeah.
I know him before this class, but yes, and he said that we should find a girl in our group. So we made this.
I didn't know that part.
We made this.
I didn't know that either.
Okay. And for the cooperation, we have about 3 meetings before we rehearsal. We first determine the structure of our presentation. We get together about 3 times, and I recommend that you can rent the 讨论室 in 12社. It's very good, and it has the big television. You can put your PowerPoint and do a rehearsal. And for the rehearsal, we do it about 3 times. Okay, any questions?
Jackie?
Something on my attention.